Hello everybody, this is Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic 2. I figured I'd go ahead and play it since my capture card's broken and I want to release a video. So before I get started, I just want to point out that what I was in just there, that was the prologue. So you didn't miss much. Basically, the Ebon Hawk, which is that ship in the corner right over here, it's been attacked. Most of the people on board are dead. One, your character, is critically injured. And the robot manages to guide it to Paragus 2, which is where we're going now. So, go ahead and hit travel, and hopefully I won't have to get rid of any cutscenes due to music copyrights. Because I'm pretty sure a copyrighted song plays up ahead. Or at least, maybe not song, but melody. See, I can do sound effects too.
The sensor show the door to the storage compartment is being sliced. There is someone, or something, else alive on the Ebon Hawk.
Exterminate! And there's my guy in the center tank. Anyone wondering, in the Coach War games you can customize your character, though the customization options when it comes to appearance are very limited compared to some of the options in newer games like Skyrim. So I want to point out I look nothing like that. Biometric data, I'd assume, on the floor around me. Kind of odd placement for biometric data, to what I think it is. Okay, now we can run around. WSAD to walk. Spin around like this. See, woo! Spinny, spinny! Okay. Okay, now I already knew that because I've played this game a lot. It's probably my favorite Star Wars game out there. So, I know a lot about this, so I know about that tank. I go into it, build me up. I know exactly what I need to do. I can go through the story kind of fast if necessary. But I think I'm going to take my time. Now, for anyone wondering how am I recording this without my capture card? Ah. Sweet. I had enough security for that. I didn't know if I did. Anyway, for those of you wondering how I'm recording with my capture card broken, well, because I'm playing this on that new computer I built, and the graphics card I got came with some recording software, so I'm recording pretty much using the graphics card. Which I think is pretty neat. As far as I know, I don't need to make anything there.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the Coltal tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Paragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to...
So basically at the end of that log pretty much summarizes the prologue. The whole thing about the T3 fixing up the ship, and that's just to teach you basic movements and how to interfaces work.
Could be a Jedi, but we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially Corta, are already another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the Kolto tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics. Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them, and moved them down to maintenance. But we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Telos shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown.
Warning. There has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing. All personnel report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay! Everyone evacuate!
Okay. Let's see. Access patient life signs. She's deceased. Recovered. Okay, so basically everyone died but me. I don't have any computer spikes. Because that's something I actually haven't done before. Because usually I don't think about how I build my character. I'll point all this out once I'm done with this. There we go. Excuse me, I think I just burped. Don't know if that picked up on the mic. If I hadn't already opened this, you can use that console to open it. Here's my character stats. I focused a lot on these two and a little bit on this. Mainly because skill points, so that I can you know, I actually don't remember how to show my skills. Here we go. So, while I did say I played this a lot, it has been a while since I last actually played it. Oh no, I think I gotta sneeze again. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, see, so computer use is high. Demolition and repair probably don't have much to them because of I put my skill. I put as many skill points as I could in well, the main classes. I mean, the way I had everything set up. Certain classes required 2 points. Certain ones required 1. I put my skill points in all things that required 1. Repair. Let's see. Yeah, security's not one of them, but repair. I think demolition here was. Stealth might not have been. Yeah, stealth was one of those too, but I guess I put some points into it. I did all this stuff a couple days ago because I wanted to play, but then I realized I could do some recording in this. Yeah. So demolition, stealth, secure, no, and repair are not my best. Now repair, I got a feat. Let's see, right there. This way it only takes 1 point to do instead of 2, so all future level ups I'll be able to do a bit more. And because of what I set some of this stuff to, I get a lot more points for upgrading, I think. I'm pretty sure I get a lot more points. Usually I focus on strength and dexterity. But this time I didn't, so let's see how that goes. Oh, and I chose a Jedi Sentinel because I'm pretty sure they're the class that's supposed to be good in both Force and fighting. Kind of like a in-between of Guardian and... Actually, I don't remember what the one for Force only is. But anyway. She's the one who said awaken when you were in the tank, by the way. I was talking over that, so I...
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead? Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things. Close to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. You have the smell of the Kolto tank about you. How do you feel? I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened? Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
Sorry if some of this gets picked up on the mic. I'm starting to have a runny nose.
Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down. So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now. I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave. We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed. Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived. You may wish to extend your session.
Oops. I accidentally skipped that. My bad.
I do not know. Why did they spare you? Indeed, the Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious.
Had to get some water.
And so do you. Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on. Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy. I have found that answers come in their own time, not ours. Turn your energy to the matter at hand. If we cannot find a way out of here, the answers will prove useless anyway. I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
So, a big... Here. Just read that. Okay, I'm sure that was enough time. If not, just go back and pause it. So yeah, there's a whole light side, dark side thing. I can do certain actions, go to the dark side. And I can do actions, go to the light side. Now when you go to the light side, you don't really... There's not much that changes about your physical character. But, I mean, maybe the skin looks a bit brighter, more fleshy. I don't know. But when you go to the dark side, your skin gets paler and will start to crack and stuff. And it looks really cool. Especially on a certain companion you get. But he's really hard to turn to the dark side. I've only done it using console cheats. And I don't mean console like video game console. I mean like press escape or something, pull up a console. Anyway, let's get going. By the way, I may have to end this video a bit abruptly. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Anyway, so yeah, the video may end all of a sudden. I'll try and do a quick bye-bye and whatnot. So... yeah, that's basically a teach about Bash. You didn't play the prologue, but I played it, so I knew about it, so it's kind of pointless.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to contain the explosion. Emergency lockdown overridden.
Yeah, manually overridden. Yeah, you go in there for something. Oh, my blade. Good. I may say some things that make it sound like I haven't played this game at all. Believe me, I played it a lot, and I played it on the console. Although, that being said, I am playing the, I installed a certain mod. For any of you who play this game before on the, any of you who have this on the PC, you might have heard of this. It's, son of a bitch, I just can't talk. I can't talk! It's a fucking problem. It's the restored content mod. I think it's called Sith Lords and Sith Restoration mod or something. Hell, I don't know. I'm playing version 1.8.3. There might be a new version out by now. This is one I downloaded a few months ago. Okay, critical strike, flurry, power. I'm gonna do, you know what? Yeah, I actually don't have a very high, strength, so these probably won't do much damage, but we'll try one of each. Honestly, I'd probably get better results doing just plain attacks. Oh wow, critical strike actually did pretty well. Yeah, so flurry lets you hit, oh, you can hit spacebar and I think another button to pause the game so you can actually like plan out moves and stuff. Critical strike does like a shoots for critical damage. I think you get one hit out of it, maybe two. Shit, how do I cancel? I forgot how to cancel this stuff. Okay. Flurry lets you attack 3 times. Each hit won't do as much damage as a critical hit, but could do more damage, I think. And power attack's supposed just to be a really strong attack. Let's go with critical, because I'm almost dead. Okay, I'm probably gonna die here. Let's put a med pack on. There we go. There are various types of med packs, but I'll get into that as we encounter them. What I did was a basic med pack. It restores 20 of my health. There you go. This one's got remains. Ooh, a gun. No remains on that one. I feel like I should go in a little bit more about the restored content mod. So, what it is, a group of people. Okay, so this game, a lot of stuff was cut out of it because it was being rushed. Because there was an original KOTOR. This is KOTOR 2. So, this one was being rushed to development. Because it was rushed and they had to get out by a certain time, they cut some of the content. However, you can still find some of the code for the content in the game. So, basically, a group of people, actually probably a very big group of people, I don't know how big the group is. Point is, a group of people, I think I just picked up something for Droid. Here I was trying to equip it to my character. I didn't pay attention to what I picked up. Anyway, so a group of people, modders mostly, I think, they did what they could. They've been working on trying to restore all that content that was taken out, but still left in the game. And that's what this is. And that's pretty much what this is. What I'm doing now is their progress up to when I downloaded it. So there's like extra cutscenes, a little bit more backstory, whatnot. Yeah. Okay, there's me. 3 enemies in the next room. No one there. There's that guy. I know his name, but I'll wait for him to introduce himself. Security records. I'm pretty sure y'all might want to listen to this, so.
Is this thing on? Alright, all hands, especially you, Corder. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out. And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just Corda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility's gonna be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives. So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I can just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility, and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the exchange is basically, it's kind of like the black market, mainly associated with gangs.
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in a level are shut down. I doubt Corda or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped. I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt, and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. Maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Okay, that pretty much sums up all you need to know. Let's see, I'm sure one of these guys is the guy who died. See, I should click on this in a cutscene. Okay, no, I click on this door. Okay, now I just walk.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives. Can you not sense them? Reach out, cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions. Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
But it should have given me force points, or maybe it's level 2 I get the force. Well, we'll find out soon enough. See, ion grenade. Those are good against droids.
You hear it. It is faint, but it is there. It is the Force. You feel it has not been so long as for you to forget. Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come, I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Yeah, see that from me, just enough XP to level up. Force sensitive and unarmed specialist. Okay, skills. 6. Not really the amount of points I wanted. Thought I'd get more. Repair and persuade are going to be important because I can repair some of the droids. Actually, computer use is probably going to be more important. Powers. I always go with shock just because it's good against droids, and I mean the main thing you're gonna fight here is droids. Well, self-fuel generator. Now, as you can see, the ion grenade managed to take out all 3 of the droids. So, oh no, don't. Okay, but I hit bash. Don't want to do that because if you bash something, you could end up breaking it. If there was a workstation nearby, I'd be able to make a computer spike, figure out who sabotaged the thing. Oh. Now the problem with going lights... oh, here, you know what, I'll explain after the fight. Aw, shit, I didn't think that would see me. Tactical retreat! Fuck me! I really fucked up. Ah, son of a bitch. Load last save. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be an auto save. Well, shit. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. I'll, oh, there's that awaken. I'll, fuck. Okay, I'll go ahead and get to where I was beforehand, and then I'll, I might even... Nah, you know what? I'll get back to where I was. Then I'll go ahead and, oh, we'll pick back up from there. Hopefully I can keep this in one video. So how long has it been? Okay, yeah, I think I can do that. So, damn. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording this. This might be the end of part 1. It depends on how long the recording's been, because I'm not quite sure how long I've been recording. I'm gonna go ahead and save. As you can see, it says no mods, because I'm gonna use no mods except for 1. Game saved. Okay, well, this ends up being the end of part 1. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I died. Well, yeah, like I said, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go feed a dog and then, probably start part 2. Bye-bye.